Hi, my name's Dennis. This is my guide on why and how you should build a frigate, its parts, sea monster hunt, etc. First off, we'll go over why you want to build a frigate. I'll list things in no specific order of reasons why. But before I get into that, I must say that if you plan on getting into sea monster hunting guild with quotas and want to be efficient, purchasing weight on the pro shop is very necessary. That being said, you probably want your character with the most weight to be your sailor. Alright, first off, as of March 19, 2019, I'm getting like 750 to 800 mil payouts every week for doing like 7 hours of sea monster hunting, not including like the 100 drops, which decreased that time by a lot. Second, it has plus 10% in all base stats, meaning you'll be able to get to where you want to go faster. Helps you get to the next sea monster faster, helps you chase down enemies and run away from them and turning compared to the sailboat. Third, it has 4 cannons instead of 2, which means you can carry a bigger crew for sailing dailies, world bosses like Vel, or aim or assistance killing sea monsters or anything. Keep in mind that the mast can also be occupied, making the frigate's maximum player carry capacity 6 instead of the driver, compared to 4 on the sailboat. No, wait, is that right? Yeah, it's 4 on the sailboat. Look. Alright, its only downside is that it has lower carry capacity and less inventory slots, but it's perfectly enough for someone like me and anyone else. If anything, you can use storage mates too. But that's pretty much the introduction section of the video of why you should build a frigate and why you should want to. But now I'm gonna start the building section. I'll go over the materials and like how to then process the frigate, and then I'll proceed to its parts and stuff. Alright, let's see. But before I get into the materials, I should say if you're willing to spend silver to buy materials, I highly suggest to purchase a majority of them on the marketplace to save yourself time. In this video, I'll be assuming you won't be buying anything to make it more simple, but that would be a grave mistake as there is a lot of cheap materials on the market. For example, let me just like show you real quick. Alright, look at this. Jade coral ingot. There's 1,000. You need 800 of these to make a frigate, and there's already 1,200 of these on here. So keep in mind, you can buy this stuff. It's sitting right there. If you have the silver for it, it will save you so much time. But that being said, items like red coral earring, red coral ring, blue coral ring can be melted down to make twilight red coral and daybreak blue coral. I'll bring up these specific items here in a bit. So, alright, for the building section of the video, for the frigate, I'll be starting with jade coral ingot and I'll be going all the way to the right. So this item's probably the most annoying one. Jade coral is probably the most annoying one. Yeah, it is compared to the designs. So in order to make it, you need to melt 25 melted titanium shards and 5 twilight red corals. I'm saying twilight red corals because they're the easiest to obtain and cheapest. To get melted titanium shard, I'm not going to tell you all those specific locations. I will tell you though that Something Lovely will tell you where you can go to like gather them. See, melted titanium's over here. You can do that. I'm not going to get into how you hire workers and energy management. If you don't know how to do that, I suggest you learn all about the basics first of this game before you get into that stuff. But I'm just simply gonna tell you that you can gather it. I'm not gonna tell you where it is or anything. I'll just probably say the name and move on. So melted iron, titanium shards. You need 25 of those. You get it from melting ore. You can gather ore at a certain node. So twilight red. You need 5 twilight red coral. So you, like I said earlier, you can melt down red coral earrings or red coral rings if you're gonna spend silver. If you want to just make it the cheapest way, what you would do is you could gather rubies at Omar Lava Cave. That's in Medea. Your worker can work on that, and then you can grind them all up to resplendent ruby. You can buy these on the market. I know they're there for a fact. I gotta go over all this stuff that you can. I just gotta reinstate that you can buy this stuff. You don't have to have your workers to do it. I made the mistake of having all my workers do this shit when I had lots of money. I could have just bought it all. But yeah, I'm not gonna reinstate it anymore. From now on, I'm just gonna tell you that you can gather at a certain node. With the red coral, so to make twilight red coral, you need a heat resplendent ruby and red coral. Alright, I told you how you can get resplendent ruby. It's at Omar Lava Cave. So to get red coral, you need 1 ruby, which I already told you how to get, and 10 coral piece. So now I'll show you how to get to that place to gather coral. The funnest thing ever. So I gotta buy a fucking hoe. Oh shit, I'm our pets. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to buy some hoes, and I'm gonna go to the location to show you how to gather coral properly. Alright, I'm almost here. I wrote down everything you need, because this one actually you need like a couple of these things. Some of them are pay to win, but this is assuming you took this route. You don't need to take this route. You can buy the stuff off the market otherwise, but if you're taking this route, I'm just saying what would be most efficient for it. Alright, so where we're going is Sycria Ruins. I discovered this place a long time ago before it was even named that, and it helped me start building my frigate. So you know, this was a long time ago. So it's north of Epheria Island. The items you will need before you start heading out here, you will need lots of hose. If you have a storage made, if you don't have one, I highly suggest buying one. It's gonna help a lot here, because you can have an alt buy hose from Velia, put them in the storage. You can grab them from the storage with your storage made. Once you have a shit ton of coral, you can use your storage made to put in Velia. So having at least 2 or 1 can be very beneficial here. Hedgehog, which is like pay to win, it will help you get a lot of fucking coral though. And in the long run of the game, it's not only coral that will help you, it'll help you get so many more things. Hedgehog's really good. You're gonna want to get a +5 gathering, so by whatever means, whatever foods you want. If your guild gives you +5 gathering, that's nice. Like that helps a lot. So you can get gathering close for that for the life skill EXP. You're gonna want to bring energy pots, just in case your energy's running low. If that might be enough. If you don't have the common blessing, you can run the common blessing. That might cancel out the energy pots depending on how fast you are. Alright, you're gonna want to buy craftsman's clothes too. Get like a good processing rate, because there will be lobsters down there. Before you go down there too, you're gonna want to learn that skill. I'm not gonna go over, go to this quest to learn how to do it. Go find out yourself how to learn the higher life skilling certificates for like processing. Like you gotta do that yourself. But yeah, you're gonna want to bring craftsman's clothes and to help you process the glue from the lobsters. And like I said earlier, you can just bring some life skill EXP buffs like suit T or vertigo draws to make everything faster. So right here's where you want to dive. Keep in mind you don't need a shark suit for this garbage. You just jump down. It should be like right here in this area. Here's a bigger picture of it, north of Ilia. So you just swan dive. And you should see like an area that looks like that. You see that? That's the fucking entrance right there. Yeah, I remember when I first came here, I accidentally discovered it with somebody called the Lynch King a long time ago. There was probably like one YouTube video with like 20, 30 views on it. Some guy discovering it too, but yeah, I was actually energy hunting, knowledge hunting, and I found this place by accident, and it was really cool. Notice how I can't get in there? It's because that side's the dome. It's part of the dome. You're not allowed to go in there, but I should be able to swim down here in a bit like this, exactly. Now I remember why you want the life skill buffs. It's because you're not going to be one. If you don't have a shark suit, don't go outside and gather coral just for the start of this video. Just stay on the inside. If you have a shark suit, you have access to all the coral that's out there. Alright, so if you got the shark suit, it's going to probably be a little harder to get +5 gathering. Probably won't be, but fuck it. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the video. With the fucking gathering rotation. It should take you no longer than 15 minutes. You should be able to get around 150 each 15 minutes. They made it easier from the time I did it. Back then you only could get 1 coral drop each time, and that was cancer. Now they made it 1 to 2, so you're in luck if you're building a frigate today. It's probably the best time because they haven't added the mobs here, and because they increased the coral drop rates. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Where's my gathering's probably gonna be very shit. It's all good though, but first want to start here. Yeah, my gathering's garbage. I didn't bring my gathering close. Hold on, let me see if I can grab it real quick. This is why storage mate's broken. So equip that baby real quick. No one's gonna be down here either, so you grab this one. I'm only gonna do this once. I'm not gonna run through it. You gotta memorize it for yourself. Oh, you can also wear boots that increase breathing, because notice how my breath's going down like at a decent speed. Yeah, if your breathing's kind of shit, if you got like the fish outfit, you're not gonna be able to get all these. Yeah, you get this one right here. Over here. If I go to one and I mess up, yeah, just don't be mad at me, because they kind of changed the rotation with some patches, which is kind of weird. But just look at everything I'm doing. Like over the video, just take your time to watch it and just keep watching until you got everything down. Shouldn't be that hard because it's all like in a line for you. See, I fucked up going to this one because I thought that one had one. I'm only doing this once though. Like it's all coming back to me. Like it's been a while since I've done this. So notice how I just like did a whole like ring, right? Should be one right here too. I'm running low on breath, so I'm gonna go swim to the entrance real quick. It's probably too late for me. Yeah, I'll character log if it's too late. But I made a mistake of not bringing like crystals for breathing. You can still get like if you got a fairy for breathing or your boots with the breathing, that'll help a lot. But in this case I don't have them because there's no reason for me to have that shit if I don't plan on gathering for a long time. Yeah, there's also a little glitchy area down here. You can get your you can get all your breath back. I think it was right here. See how, notice how my breathing bar went away. Just swim above this thing and you have it all back. Just swim back out. Don't glitch yourself and you'll get it all back. So instead of going to the gate, you can go swim in above that coral real quick. You'll get all your health, all your breathing back, and everything will be fine. You can just continue. But yeah, like it's been a long time since I've done this rotation, so you'd probably be a lot better at me if you just mastered it yourself. I promise you, like if you memorize all the correct ones, it'll make it a lot more faster. But yeah, you jump on this thing, you gather that. Everything right here I'm doing is calculated. Don't think I'm just jumping around doing shit. Like, I'm starting on this side of the wall for a reason. There's one right here. Grab this one. Run up this cliff right here. Then you just don't even jump. You just press forward and jump over it. You can go down right here. Gather this. Gather that. There might be a couple I miss. Like at the end of the day, if you got like a cat or something that detects gatherables, that's really nice. That could help you. You don't have to watch this bit if that's the case. So yeah, these don't give you anything. Forgot about that. Nor does that one. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. So what I do is I just grab this one first. And then I grab all those, I run up there and grab those. I haven't gotten a 2 double proc yet. See, there's my first lobster. Yeah, those lobsters, they turn into glue. And you need glue for something called Orange in the Wind. I won't get into that until later in the video when I've covered frigate parts and stuff. That will be like when you're actually out there with the frigate. Ooh, see, got hard, baby. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else up here. So you just run down. So right here, you just run through the rotation. Like, you can skip all this shit. It doesn't give you anything. Like even this one. See, oh, I was wrong. This one gives you one. All right. All right. So, damn, that's wild hurt. And then once you've gotten that one, run all the way over here. Gather that. That one is another coral as well. Jump up here. Gather that shit, baby. Jump up, down. Run over here. And just kind of crisscross. Just keep crisscrossing. Just make sure you got. Oh, look, a red coral. And this one. I used to do this, and like for the amount of coral you need is probably 15,000. I forgot to mention that. About 15,000 coral. Another thing I should mention, I'll probably mention it again at the end of this video. At the end of this section I meant for jade coral ingots, is you need 1.1 jade coral ingot equals pretty much 20 coral. So far I've gotten like almost like 4 jade coral ingots just doing this. Can't remember this one gave one. No, this wasn't that one. So yeah, make sure you jump back here, fall down here. There's 2 right here. Like, this is way more faster than swimming around and losing all your fucking breath. I mean, I have yet to have anyone prove to me that another rotation's faster than fucking walking around and breathing. Like, it's dumb. I mean, no one's really fucking bothered with that, but like, what's the point, right? I mean, you do you, man. I mean, but everyone, all my friends that built frigates, they've come down here, like Jeremy, Cal, like, I know some other people I've helped start building their frigates. I've taught them about this place, and even my friends Journey and Cal, they told people about this place, and everyone just comes down here and gets their shit out the way, you know. But yeah, if this rotation's too much for you, if my voice is fucking annoying, just mute me and just watch the video again and just go through the whole rotation. I can promise you I'm not missing like any at all. I probably missed, I'm pretty confident I didn't miss one. If you want to change up the rotation, that's up to you. See, I just got 4 right there. What the fuck, man? You guys have it so good. I have a feeling this is one I may have missed. Nah. And you just run up here. Get this one. And you go over to that one on the right. See, that's fucking broken. Another lobster. I already have almost 112. It's crazy. By now I'd have like 70 back then. Let's see. Yeah. There's also some parkourish kind of places in this spot. It's easier to do it if you're a ninja or a striker or a mystic, but honestly, it comes down to, like I said before, it comes down to the character that has the most fucking weight that you want doing this shit. I mean, well, that doesn't matter, but it depends on who your life skiller is at the end of the day. Like, who you want to put gather and EXP on. So that's it for that location. So this part's weird. I run over here, I grab this, and then go over there. But before I go over there, I run over here and grab this one, because you're not gonna go through this area when you're leaving, so you just might as well grab it. So this is where all the parkour shit starts. This is probably gonna be like the longest bit of the video. You don't have to do all these, by the way, but yeah, this is probably gonna be the longest bit of the video because the rotation, I think. Yeah, probably will be. But yeah, you don't have to do all these corals. You can just get the ones you're convenient with. I'm not even a striker and I feel like a fucking monkey getting all these corals, man. Like, what I do is, motherfucker, what I do is I just jump over here and start from the top and go down on this rock. Get this one first and then I go over here. Because what's the point of starting from the bottom and then fucking making your way up if you can just start up and jump down within a couple seconds? So yeah, this is the parkour area of the fucking place. Like I said, you don't have to do all of them. This shit gets, you might miss a lot here, but it's okay. Look at that, I got 3 out of that one. So just run across all the way over here. There's one behind this motherfucker. Now here's where the parkour begins. Like I'm telling you, you don't have to do this one. But if you do it, respect. Oh shit. I see, even I don't got it anymore. I lost my touch. Oh, there you go. Well, they fixed the fuck out of that. Alright, so back then you had to like run into the coral and jump on it. They patched it, I guess, so you can just like walk through it. Alright, now this is the parkour. Just jump up here, get nothing, turn around, run, jump, get that motherfucker. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that shit. And then just run down here. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I failed. That wasn't supposed to happen. I fucked up right there. You're supposed to make that jump. You go for it again. There you go. I don't think this one gets one anymore. It used to. Oh, this one does though. So right here, you could just W jump and climb, just like at the beginning of the video. Just run, just climb, jump. You don't have to do shit. This one gives one as well. I think this area is glitched. If you walk in here, you start going underwater. No, never mind. It's gone. Alright, let me make sure if the video's still recording. It is recording, alright. So I got all this successfully. Alright, so you just run around here. That was like the biggest parkour area. Like, you know, if you got that down, you're solid. Let's jump up here. This one's kind of edgy. Yeah, there you go. I'm not even gonna look at how much coral I got. I bet I'll have like 170, 180. Another way to get coral as well, I forgot to mention, hopefully people don't miss this, is right after Vel dies, camp the marketplace and buy the shit off the fucking market. Like all the coral. It's a very good way of getting coral. But yeah, I mean, just doing Vel by myself, like just going each time, I've stockpiled like 2,500 coral from just doing Vel. Like, if you know what Vel is and you go all the time, just save your coral. You probably know that by now, but if you do start going in snoo to use, just save all your coral once you get back. Or if better, just if anything, just get on an alt. Oh Jesus Christ! Just get on an alt and just buy all the coral that shows up on the market. I'm not sure if there's a shit ton of orders, so I don't feel like checking. But I'd assume like you can get a decent amount of coral anyways. It's not a lot of people are building frigates. Alright, so that's done. There is another bit of this rotation you can do. I wouldn't suggest doing it unless you got like, unless you're fucking desperate for it. I will show you just a bit of it. Because I don't have a lot of breathing, I'm not gonna do all of it. I'm just gonna do a little bit of it and then go back because I will fail. If you have like beautiful breathing, then you can do it. So you go right here, you go up here, start on the edges. It's kind of glitchy here, be careful with that. Like, notice how my breath is gone. Well, actually they fixed it then. Well, you can just do it if they took it away. Well, yeah, this is only possible if you got a fishing. See, oh, get me out of here. It's glitchy as shit. All right, yeah, I'm not going back in there. Yeah, you could add all those to your rotation if you want to, but if you don't have a shark suit, it's not fucking worth it. And you might have to deal with that glitchiness. So, but keep in mind, see, I can't just go in. I have to go through the gate because there's like a invisible wall. See how I can't go in? You can only enter and leave from the gate. It even has a little falling animation for the water right there. Boom. Alright. So let's say you didn't do that rotation. From here you would just continue over here. Damn, see how much shit I get from that? Oh my god. Alright, just jump to this little crack right here. Four fucking coral right there. Oh my god. I have a feeling I might have like 200. Wow. Yeah, it might be 200. But I'm coming near the end of the rotation, so I'm finally almost done with this garbage. I think this is like the longest bit of the video because this is a good rotation. How to sail all the way up here. Hope you got some glue though. I came out with something. Nothing's wrong with having more origin. They fixed these? I think you walked them now. Yeah, they did. What the fuck? Back then it wasn't like that. We'll see how that one's blocked. You can't walk through this one. I guess it's just some of them. Or the smaller ones. Oh, I crashed. Oh, I'm just logging back in. Alright, that was weird. Let's do this again. Oh, that's an oyster. Yeah, make sure you don't get that oyster unless you want it, I guess. Alright, so you just run through this tunnel. This one gives one as well. Or, oh, I got the wrong one. This one over here gives one. This is the last one on the rotation. And that's it. Let's see how much we got. I'm gonna say 190. 217. Yeah, wow. Wow. Alright, so notice where we're back where we started. I'm gonna just run through the whole rotation just to show you what the whole rotation is again. So you go out there, you do the whole U-turn thing. You can go through the breathing thing to save you time. You run across the whole wall right here. You go up there, you go up the thing up there. You run all the way down here and then you grab this one. Then you go up there, get those, and then you zigzag. Kind of get all these. Get those. Then you jump through here. You go all the way back here. You get all those. You get this one. You jump behind that one. Get those two. You get this one down here. You get these. You get these right here. Get behind that thing to get the one back there. You get those right there. You get the one right here. I grab this one right here. I think this one was one too. Grab this one. This one. Run up here. And you run up the little staircase here. You grab these two. Then you make a right. You grab that one over here. This one you see right there. You run across. Grab this one. You go back to the one you just got before. You start the whole parkour session. Up there, behind this one. You want to get this one behind first. Then go up there and then run around, jump that, grab that one. Then that one will lead you around here. You get on top of the rock. You grab that one, brown one first, then you jump down, get all these. Then right here is there's one behind in this rock right here. I think maybe I'm wrong. No, there's one right here. I think. You grab that one. You get this one. You get behind it. You jump up there. You have to watch the video if you want to learn how to do all those. I'm gonna just skip this area. Yeah, just parkour all that stuff. Parkour. Just run around here. Keep scaling the wall on your left. Hug the wall to your left. Get that one. Hug the wall to your left. Get those. Run down here. You can choose to do that one if you want. That one. Run into the crack over there. Come out. Go get that one. Then you get the one I'm looking at right now. Get those two. Get that one. You get that one. I think that was one. You get this one right here. You get this one, and then this one, and then that one. This one, that one, this one. And then you get the last one. It's right there. Alright, that's it for the coral rotation. Good luck. Hopefully you get that much. That's why you need a head shock. You can still do this shit without a head shock, but I don't know how much you'd get without it. Alright, well, I'll see you back at Epheria. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention. If you don't have a shark suit and you're trying to swim down here, you can, if you're at like 25% breathing, you can just character log, and once you log back in, you'll have full breathing, and you can go back down as much as you want again. I'll probably have to cut this bit and put it on front before I drop down and go into the Sycria Ruins, because that'd be kind of cancer if somebody's trying to figure that out. Not a lot of people know about that shit, because not a lot of people dive. Alright, next thing we need. Probably can go over these way faster compared to the corals, because those were very specific, the rotation. Standardized timber squares. This is pretty much cancer too. Probably less cancer because I've told you the best way of gathering coral. Alright, but pretty much you need a character with a lot of weight. this character has to be your sailor. Like, there's no point of putting all your weight into a different character unless you plan on having 2 sailors, which is nothing's wrong with that, but most people won't do that. Yeah, you're gonna want to get +5 a gathering somehow. Like I mentioned before, your guild can give you buffs, or you can get +2 gathering. I'm not even fucking moving. You're gonna want to buy a lot of axes off the market, and where you're gonna want to go is Trent. Probably some. Yeah, just gather in this fucking area. I mean, you can gather anywhere you want, but I suggest this area. It's very dense. If I use the right word, I don't know, but it has a lot of trees. And yeah, I mean, the more I think about it, I think you do need pine. So yeah, so go to the area where there's a lot of pine trees. Hold on. So yeah, there's a fuck ton of pine trees everywhere. Trent has a shit ton of them, so you should have no problem. So you're probably gonna want to go Trent for that, because you're gonna need it for the next one we're moving on to. But standardized timber, easy as fuck. All you do is just chop logs. Just keep chopping, and we're done with that one, man. Like, it's just, you need a shit ton of standardized timber squares. It's cancer. They're really heavy. Just gotta do it. Alright, so next one's pine coated plywood. So with pine plywood, you can actually, this pine plywood, the actual item as of the Driggin update, can actually be gathered in Driggin. Takes a lot of contribution, assuming you can't do that. Pine timber can actually be gathered in a lot of locations too from your workers. I'm just throwing that out there. I really suggest you do that. I don't know if it's on the market. I don't feel like checking. But coconuts. Let's check for coconuts. Jesus, this thing's slow. Coconut. Yeah, this is. Look at that shit. Yeah, you can buy it, but if you don't want to buy it for some fucking reason, you can gather it in Valencia. There's 3 of them actually. You can connect a worker from Valencia City. There's one right here, palm plank. Coconut right here, palm plank, and there's another one in Tidham Valley, which definitely isn't worth compared to the others. I can't even. Yeah, it's this one. It won't let me. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Palm timber or something. Yeah, I guess you can only get coconuts up here. But yeah, that's how you get coconuts. So pretty much, you had your workers gathering all the pine timber. You buy it all. Doesn't matter. You gotta heat it. Remember, if you don't have that certificate for heating, gotta go learn that stuff. Alright, so that's pretty much that for the pine coated timber. Then again, remember that if you're chopping trees for standardized timber squares and Trent, that's the good way of getting pine. So that could really help you there. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about enhanced. I'm gonna skip over the Epheria Frigate designs because I'm not there and there's actually a rotation I can show you. So I'll do enhanced flax fabric while I'm like going there. I'll talk about it and everything. Yeah, let's go over that. Yeah, go support my friend Jason too. He's a streamer. I'm always keep his Twitch up. If you do, that's really nice of you. Wow, come on. Alright. So for this, God, I'm about to go through this. So flax creates flax fabric. Flax can be gathered in Serendia really easily. There's a shit ton of it on the marketplace. Just throwing that out there. Shining powder. That one's a little more expensive. You get that from doing higher tier alchemy. I'm not gonna get into that because I'm not an alchemist myself. Let's see. There is a lot of it on the market, but it's not cheap. It's not that cheap. Like let's get that. Like that's 1,000 shining powder. It's 47 mil. How much of that shit do you need? 450. Like it. Got money, go ahead and do it. But I really suggest buying. It's probably the most expensive thing you're gonna probably buy, other than jade coral, if you're gonna buy that all the way in standardized timber squares. But a lot of people don't sell that. But yeah, you can buy the shiny powder. It procs really rarely. I mean, I don't really know. I'm not that much of an alchemist, so I don't know the average proc on it. I don't do higher tier alchemy. But yeah, I just bought mine. So that's pretty much that. That's that for those 4. I'm almost back in Epheria. I'll probably cut this bit out, or keep talking about some things I may have missed. Oh yeah, but I guess I could just talk about the frigate designs. The thing about frigate designs is you have to make sure you do them every day, because you can buy all your mats and do them all within 24 hours. It doesn't matter if you don't have the frigate designs. Your frigate designs will take the longest because you only can do the daily once per day. So make sure you're on point with that. If anything, you can be lazy for the first 25 days, like on the mats. You don't have to do anything. You can just buy them all, or have your workers gather most of them. Like, that's up to you, because it does take 25 days. But I wouldn't suggest that, because you, at the same time, you could go ahead and start your empire, your small worker empire at Epheria and Calpheon, and make sure those, if not more cities, to start processing your boat. Jesus Christ. So I'm gonna just start writing over there. Yeah, but it takes 25 designs. And another important reason why you want to keep doing the designs too is because for the parts you actually need 5 for each part as well. So in total you're gonna need like 45 frigate designs. That's a lot. That's 45 fucking days. You're gonna want to make sure you're doing them every single day, no matter what you're doing, and keep going, because you're gonna want to have you might want to have a double set of frigate parts. You might want to have different parts, like you might want to build the shit set for some reason and have that. But yeah, just keep doing them. Like after 45 you can stop. You don't have to. At the end you can get like designs for the sailboat parts too. Like there's no reason not to do them if you have an alt there. Yeah, but just make sure you keep doing them every day. Alright, so I'm here now. I suggest getting an alt over here. You can transport alts by clicking on the disconnect button and clicking transport. You can select where you want to go to. Let's say this is Port Epheria, and then you click character you want to go to. It takes an hour. So what's your alts here? Yeah, just go out to this guy called Filiberto Falassi. Quest is Falassi's family kindness. Just keep pressing R. So here's the crates. For some reason, if it's empty, just switch servers. It does happen on famous sailing servers like Arsha sometimes. So what I do is I go to this path right here. I make a left. I go around this little thing right here. I have my crosshair pointed at the little shingles of the roof right here, and then just walk down, and you should land perfectly like that, like a parkour god. And then you're gonna want to land on that plank right there, because if you keep going straight, you'll land down there, and you won't be able to get through, and you're gonna be forced to drop the crate. Let's go right here. You're walking on the roof now. If you want to be really cool, you can go on this instead of going to the floor, and you can keep going. And then just walk up. So that's the rotation. I won't finish the quest. I'm too lazy for that. I can turn in my sailing dailies. I forgot about that. But pretty much, you're gonna want to stand next to this dude when you drop it. Drop the box. Talk to him. I brought the cargo. Click that. It should show up as 1 and 2. And just go back and forth. Go back. Yeah, I'll just probably finish it, so you can see the whole how it looks like when pick up the frigate design. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do it again just to show you that you have to come up here to get it twice. Look at that, flawless. Flawless. There's something else you could do, is like when you see somebody else picking up the quest at the same time at reset, you can just wait for them to begin and then race them. Oh god, I'm such a fucking loser. Alright, so you turn this shit in, and then quest objective accomplished. So you just go back to Epheria Frigate. Talk to him. Click this one, not this one. Just don't have a border over this one. This one, I don't know why you'd want that trash. Just click this one. Click this if you already have a frigate. Click this one. Design Epheria Frigate. Boom. There we go. Look, it's right there in my inventory. If you need 45 of these. Alright, just do that once each. That's like a month and a half. Just do it once each day and you'll be alright, man. So now that's out the way, I'll go over frigate parts. So this is, oh no, I have to go over the processing, sorry. I'll just go over here. So pretty much you're gonna need a lot of workers, and if you want to make it even faster, you can connect Caltheon and your other cities as much as you want if you have a worker node empire. What I would probably do is just transport all my characters and use all the energy to get like goblins. You probably have enough energy to just like get like goblins like this. I would just hire them, boom, 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 just like hire a lot of them. But what you're gonna want to do is have a shipyard right here. Get this to level 3, and then Epheria Sailboat, Epheria Frigate. You're gonna want to get that at level 3. The rest will be lounging for the workers. So you click lounging. See, all these can have workers. So all these will be for like skilled or like apprentice fucking goblins, and they'll all be just mashing away at your frigate, processing it. Keep in mind, if you do plan on connecting all your cities, which I suggest you don't do, it's just really annoying because of what I'm about to tell you. The mats that they're processing into have to be in that specific city. So for example, let's say you had all your jade core ingots, you want to process those. All the jade core ingots have to be in Caltheon if you want a worker from Caltheon to process the jade core ingots. Can't really show you how it looks like, but what I highly suggest is just filling up Port Epheria with a shit ton of workers. and just goblins, skilled, apprentice, doesn't matter. Just have them mash away and then just sell all the loungings and fire all of them once it's done. But yeah, once that's done, your frigate's made. Boom, takes a couple days. I suggest also if you're gathering like coral and stuff and you have all the other mats completed, just go ahead and throw them in the storage and have your workers slowly building your frigate instead of waiting to begin it whilst you're still gathering coral. There's no reason to start once you have all the materials. It's better to start while you're slowly putting them all in there, because you know, if you start obviously when you have everything, you're gonna have to wait for them to process the whole fucking thing, which does take a long time. It takes like 1 hour per process from what I remember. I don't know, it might be a lot less than that, I don't remember, but yeah, just start the moment you can pretty much. Alright, so now you got your frigate registration. Congratulations, frigate master race, you finally fucking did it. Now you want to build parts. Right now I'll go ahead and start the frigate blue parts guide section of this video. Let's see. So I'll just go ahead and start off with what you need to ship parts right here, and which one's the best one. So you're pretty much want to get the green parts for frigate, just not the cannon. For the frigate, you're gonna want to get the Zafina because it has more AP. I'm gonna tell you why the AP one's better. Because it has more AP. The green one has less AP but more DP. But if you think about it, what I can teach you later is how to not take damage from killing sea monsters, which kind of makes having DP invalid. And if you got a frigate master race boat, you're choosing to run away, how can you take damage when they can't even hit you because you're sailing away? The only reason it would be viable is when you're in a naval war, which probably won't fucking happen, and everyone decides to attack you because you're being really hostile and you're taunting everyone, which most likely won't even happen either. Like, it's dumb. Like, anyone who says this cannon is better, like, it's fucking stupid. There are some arguments that people say the Prow does the most, actually applies the damage. I haven't tested it out. Me having a +9 cannon, I've personally felt the damage go up from my cannon, so I'm gonna have to disagree that the Prow, all it does is increase your speed and whatever the else hell it does. But yeah, just get the green Prow, green plating, green sails, and the black cannon, Zafina. So you level up that to level 4, you're ready to go. I suggest you can keep one of your workers there. It doesn't process, it just does it all at once, not like the boat registration. So we're gonna start with the parts. I'm gonna go back to the database. Let's see if I can find it right here. Ship. Most of these are for fishing. I'm just clicking them all. Wow. Alright, items, where was I? Did I click the last one? Yeah, that's for fishing. 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 Fish, fish, fish. Oh, alright, that's done. Let's go over these. Alright, I'm gonna just go align these. Align these and then go over them. There's one thing I already gotta say. I'm not gonna be showing the rotation for the golden pearls because you can get those from doing Vel. chances are if you're building a frigate, you can go out Vel and just get golden pearls from Vel. So there's no reason to build parts while. What I'm trying to say is there's a huge chance you'll get golden pearls off the market or from Vel instead of just grinding them out. Like if you don't have a frigate, which you can't even use the parts. So, but there's I'm just go over the frigate designs right here. See, notice how they all have 5. Alright, let's start on the first one. Just gotta go through it. Pure iron crystal. You need 15 of these for the Prow. Alright, so wait, what? Hold on. I'm not gonna get into in depth of this, but iron ore, you get iron ingot from melting iron ore. You can gather that or buy it off the market. Metal solvent. You can it's usually not on the market, so trace of savagery, that can be gathered at a certain node. You can melt certain weapons for it as well. Rough stone, you gather that at Pilgrim's Haven. Yeah. A melted iron shard, same thing. That's what you get that's what you use to turn into iron ore. Clear liquid reagent. Yeah, just weeds, wild grass, sunrise herb, that can be gathered. Weeds or wild grass, you gather that yourself. Salt, you buy that. Purified water, that can be gathered in Valencia, or you can make it yourself with filtering water. So yeah, if you just go down the line of all the things you need to make, you should be set. So you need 15 pure iron crystals, and yeah, that's how you make it. The hard thing here is learning how to make metal solvents, because usually they aren't on the market, so you have to make them yourself. That's just how things are. Iron ingots, you could probably buy those, but metal solvents, you have to learn how to make those. I won't go over them again later in the video. Like, I'll just let you know that you have to learn how to make metal solvents. So the next thing, black gold ingot. These are special because you need ocean stalker skins. This is why it's beneficial that you're already knowledgeable about this stuff. It's gonna be hard for somebody who doesn't have the parts or a boat yet. This is probably gonna be a big wall to you, because it's either you have to make a friend that has a boat and can kill ocean stalkers for you, or be in a guild that stockpiles all the ocean stalkers skins, because that's the only way you can get them is by killing ocean stalkers, and to kill ocean stalkers you need a boat, which you don't have. So most sailors, what they do is build a sailboat and go kill ocean stalkers and do themselves. So that might have flipped the table right now for you. Sorry, but this is kind of cancer. You can buy, like, I could even check if you can buy on the market. That might help a lot. Let's see. None. See, yeah, it's cancer, but join a sea monster hunting guild. Have some friends in the sea monster hunting community. Like, get an item drop scroll. Probably, if you have money to spend, this is probably the best way to spend your money. Buy a sailboat, buy green parts, and then kill ocean stalkers to get this stuff. So I'm gonna just say that there. This might stop you from building the Prow. That's fine. If you got the boat, you can kill ocean stalkers like that. I totally forgot about that. My fault. Yeah, you could use a non-skin green part frigate. I forgot to mention that too. You can buy green parts from the wharf managers in Velia and Port Epheria. That was really unprofessional, but yeah, you can buy the green parts. You don't have to build any of these. Yeah. And you can use that gear to get your Ocean Stalker skins. Really sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit that. It's just the stuff gets really complicated, and there's no way I can be like really precise and in depth with it. Like I'm trying to be very in depth with it, so that's just what happens. So to make black gold ingots, you need pure platinum crystals and Ocean Stalker skins. You can get these from melting weapons again, the bears. But metal solvent, there's the metal solvent again, and then platinum ingots. Platinum ore can be gathered. Just throwing that out there. You can buy that on the market. Metal solvents, keep in mind there's a metal solvent right there. You have to learn how to make it. Just making sure there's none on the market. Metal. I'm a fucking idiot. That's all I'm gonna say. You can just buy the shit. Back then it was not like that. There was zip, nothing on the market. So this is just me back in the old days when I built my frigate. All right. So yeah, that's how you make pure platinum crystals. So 5 designs. I went over that. Trace of Chaos, that can be gathered. I think it can be bought too. Golden pearls. Let's see if there should be a shit ton on the market because not a lot of people are doing it. Oh, there's just 8. See, that ain't bad. Like you can buy 2 of these and be done with it. But keep in mind, like if you're building your boat still, if you get a friend or anyone on the 5 Forge channels when Veil spawns, you can just go tag along, shoot some cannons on a frigate or a sailboat, and have you and your friends swap cannons from time to time. Get a shot in, you might get golden pearl. Yeah, just pretty much like that. What's some other ways? Oh, just like that. But another thing you can do is go to something lovely, find out where to get golden pearls. I might as well just pull it up for you right now. Underwater. You get it from Giant Pearl Oyster. So there's this island called Al Naha Island right here. If you want to go the hard way of getting these fucking pearls, you go there. You get the same kind of buffs, but this time it's not an air dome. You have to have a shark suit, +5 gathering like you did in Sycria Ruins for the coral. You swim down here and you memorize the location. Some of these are kind of off, like some of these, like the ones in the back, they're not really precise. But this is a really good area, right next to Al Naha. Just dive down. You should get these things called giant pearls or some shit. I forgot what it's called. Then you melt them, and you might have a chance of procking the fucking golden pearl. But that's the hard way of doing it. You can buy it. You can go to Vel. You don't have to do that, but if you're impatient or you simply have had bad RNG, there's none on the market, Vel didn't drop them, then yeah, this is where you go. You can go anywhere, of course, you want, but if you look at the map, they're all way more spacious than Al Naha. Just give a quick look, like, yeah, they're all spacious and super far away. This is very ideal. I mean, there's some right here, but that area's cancer is 4. Like, just look at this area compared to all to the others. Like, you have to go to Al Naha. Alright, so that's pretty much how you build a prow. Let's go to the next one. So I forgot what order you had to go into, sorry. The order, what you want to go in from first, you want to build the cannon first, so I'll just throw that in the front. Then the prow. I just went over it, so yeah, just understand you want to build cannon, then prow. Cannon because that's how you'll deal damage to more sea monsters, so make you more efficient. Fighting Vel, killing more ocean stalkers faster, will help you a lot. Yeah, after that you're gonna want to build plating. Yeah, plating, because the DP. A lot of people say cannon plating then Prow. I don't, because I'm too lazy to look it up. I think the Prow gives DP as well. So you should be alright building the Prow first, but whatever you want to do, man, that's up to you. So let's start with the cannon. Pure iron crystal. Already went over that. Magoria dark iron. You need Hackrew spikes. So it's the same thing as the Ocean Stalker, but now it's for the Hackrews. So like I went over before, you can get green parts on your frigate, kill all the shit, get Hackrew spikes. But this case it's just one Hackrew spike, not 10 Ocean Stalker skins. Pure iron crystal. Already went over that. So obviously you're gonna want to prep a lot of metal solvents and pure iron crystals. Get like 30 of them. Probably, I think it's 30. Yeah, 30 pure irons. Your sturdy ash plywood. Let me bring that up. So ash plywood. Ash timber and ash planks only ash timber can be gathered at a certain node. Shit ton of it on the market. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Done with that one. Plywood hardener. I don't think there's a lot. I don't want to check. I really don't care. But trace of the earth can be gathered at a certain node. First sap can be gathered at a certain node. Bloody tree knot can be gathered at a certain node, and pure powder regen. You gotta learn how to make this if you're there's none on the market. So it's weeds, wild grass. You have to gather it. It's like pure liquid regen from earlier to make the metal solvent. You need silver azalea, can be gathered at a node. Sugar bought, purified water gathered, filtered, gathered at a node in Valencia. 2 nodes there. So that's pretty much how you make plywood hardener if there's none on the marketplace. So I'm done with that. That's how you make sturdy ash plywood. Let's put that trace of battle. I swear you melt that. You can melt items. Yeah, bears. You can melt out bears for that shit. It can be gathered at a node. It even tells you right here. Excavation Bernito farm. So got that out the way. That's how you make your cannon. For the plating, ash plywood. We went over that. You just need a shit ton more of it. Hard pillar. You just need some logs and plywood hardener. We've already gone over both these items in the past, so you got that out the way. Trace of death. You can melt these Sealith weapons for it. That's the only way of getting it, I think. Or yeah, I think the best way is buying it off the marketplace or melting the Sealith weapons. So get 150 of those. Glue. Remember when we were gathering at the Sycria Ruins, those lobsters? Let me show you right now. Eat. Watch this shit. Yeah, the lobsters give glue. It might take a while. I'm not wearing any of my gear. Processing fit. Alright, there it goes. So I just got 3 glue out of that. So pretty much you get it from gathering sea fans, coral, all that stuff. That's the only way you get it. You need 150 of this stuff. Getting your coral, I think you can buy it. I don't think you can buy it actually, no. I don't know. But if you're going the gathering coral way, you don't have to worry about this bit because you're gonna have a shit ton of lobsters and you're gonna be heating them up. So yep, that's the plating. The sail, probably one of the hardest ones just because of this item. I'll get it to the end of it at the end. So platings, the designs, we went over that. Tough flax fabric. Flax fabric, we went over that in the past. for the frigate design on those type of fragments, fabrics. Hackery spikes, looks like you need it here too, bro. We've already said like how you can get that. If you have your frigate, you can put green parts on it, go attack shit. So we got that out the way. You need 450 of it. Trace of hunting, gathered at Lynch Farm, Sycria Ruins. You can buy it. Needs more glue. Whale hunting. Here's the blue whale tendon. You need 15 of these. Let's just see how it looks on the market. Back then, a lot of people used to make a lot of money on this item here. So there's 14. There's only enough for one frigate blue piece here. They're not that expensive. They're 4 mil pop. 4.5, 6 mil pop. So they're not that abundant. So let's say, for example, there weren't these on the market. You'd have to go whale hunting. I'm not going to get into whale hunting too much, but just know that you will need a matchlock. And to find out if there's a whale on your server, you just check right here. And you can keep switching channels until you find one. And then you're going to need to somehow find that whale party. Yeah, you're going to have to get out there. You have a friend that has a boat or a fishing boat. Get out there, follow the whale party. Try your best to get up to them. Bring like 8-9 matchlocks. And just start shooting the fucking whale. Just know that you're gonna have to butcher the whale to get the tendon. If you don't bring your butcher knife, you're gonna kill it and not get any loot. So it has a chance of dropping the whale tendon, probably like 50% chance. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of tough to do the if you want to find out where the whale is too. Let me see, because I can show you the calc icons. Look, this is the whale icon is a little different. If you notice, this is the calc icon. Let's say this is a whale. Obviously, it's not in the ocean, but it would kind of look like that. But it would be in the water. It would be like a little tail, and it'd be blue moving around. That's how you can find out where the whale is, and you go there, and you find a hunting party most of the times. Or you can type in server chat. Say, is there a whale party going on? Just try your best to go find them. Usually whale parties consist of like 15 or 10 people. The top 3 parties are able to loot the whale. Usually everyone's able to, because there's not that many people hunting whales. But yeah, usually what they do when once the whale's dead, there's usually a guy driving a boat, like keeping his bay away from the whale, make sure it doesn't take any damage from it, and all the people on the boat are shooting at the whale. I'm not going to get into hunting too much, but I'm just going to give you a quick tip that you can miss the whale on purpose to not lose their ability. If you don't want to look like you're not participating and you don't have a diving suit to swim to the island or a tent to repair your gear, that's just some cheesy, grimy stuff I can throw out there. Just some shit to help you not get booted from the platoon or anything like that. But I vaguely went over whale hunting, but that's how you get whale tendons. Probably not the video for you to learn how to fight whales, as there's no whales on this server, and I don't feel like fucking looking for one and going through the whole time it takes to get into one. But they are out there. A lot of people, all they do is just whale hunt all day. Alright, so we're done with the sale. And that's the whole video on building the frigate and its parts. If you watched the whole fucking thing, congratulations, man. Like, I wonder how long this video's. I've been talking for so long. My throat's been kind of dry. But now we'll get to the juicy stuff. Now I'll be beginning the section of where I'll be teaching you all the frigate tips and tricks. I'll go do a sea monster run right now, actually, on my boat, and show you how I do things and how I get prepared to do a sea monster run. So pretty much I'll be just teaching the basics and like things you need to think about when heading out into the ocean. Just all the precautions, like Arsha, normal servers, Veil, what you should be carrying, what you should spend your loyalties on, things like that. So I'll probably just stop talking now and wait until I get on my boat. Whew. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and start teaching you how I get prepped to go into the ocean for warfare or fucking around or gonna do sea monster runs. So if you're doing a sea monster run, you're always gonna be want to wear your your shark outfit. You're not gonna want to be carrying any of your gear. Like I'm gonna show you a bit of my storage here. So pretty much, I'm gonna just throw some of this garbage away. I don't fucking need it. What you want to do is make lose all the weight you got. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of organizing here. I'm probably have to throw some of this shit out. I'm trying to grind for a map piece right now. I just decided to do this because my friend Jeremy wanted a video on how to camera lock, but I thought I should just do a video on building the entire frigate itself. I'll just show you the best in slot shit too. Alright, so yeah, my inventory, my shit's nearly full, but I'll be grabbing everything that's necessary for the ocean, and I'll be showing you the best in slot gems and ways to increase your weight. So as I'm grabbing them all one by one, I'll explain why I'm grabbing them and why you need it. I'll just start off with the item that's already in my inventory. Item collection increase scroll. If you got these are very useful for sea monster hunting because they give you a shit ton more need-ins. That being said, you're gonna want to increase your port rat node to level 10 because that helps you get more need-ins too. So I'm just throwing that in there. I don't know if drop rate helps as well. That's there as well. So yeah, I got that. Explain that. So you want a side hand. It doesn't have to be Rosar ultimate, but anything that says all special attack, extra damage plus 10 is viable here. Doesn't have to be Rosar. There's plenty of other shit side hands that do this. But the thing is, the crystals, you want to put additional back attack damage plus 10 into them, to those crystals into your side. So because you're going to be landing back attacks on some of the sea monsters. So yeah, that's that. You're going to want to, if you're doing sailing dailies, you're going to want to grab the silver embroidered sailor's clothes. Another thing I forgot to mention, another unprofessional thing, there's one more equipment piece on the boat. It's the goblin. So to get, I'm suggesting the goblin, you don't have to get him, there's a turning one as well. You get him over here by somebody called Bravance. He gives you a goblin. That's all I'm going to tell you. He has a shit amity. It depends on your horoscope. It really does. You can use your amity clothes to help you with that. So once he gives you a skilled professional goblin, I think he just gives you a base beginner apprentice one. I don't know. You can start a small quest line with Filiberto Falasti, and he will eventually get you up to a skilled boatman and then a professional one. I have a professional one that gives plus 6 speed on my boat. So very useful to get to increase your speed and stuff. The quests, they require like some coins and coral to turn in, so keep that in mind. I'm just not going to get into depth into it because I already done it and I don't feel like showing it all again, but that's the last piece I needed to point out and I forgot. So now we're continuing. Last thing I forgot to add. The goblin Once he gets the skilled and professional, he starts on a contract. When that contract expires, to renew it, you have to go to somebody called Tyrol in Dios Farm, right here. Raise your amity with him. Amity game for boat horoscopes, that's what I got, is pretty well. Just get him above 500, like 900 or something. Just start buying a whole bunch of renewals. I'll show you how the renewals look like right now. They're right here. They increase the boatman's time. The boatman they give you is until he expires is 24 hours. You can keep going up to a week, I think, or go further than that. But how I do is I pop it for the day and I just let that expire. And when I come back to my boat, I check if he's expired. If he's not, cool. If he is, I pop another one. So now I'm going to continue on the stuff you need to grab for your boat. I'm not going to go over the weight stuff yet. I'm just going to explain everything and then I'll go over the best in slot weight. Alright, so I'm going to go over all this stuff right here. And I'm going to probably throw some back that I don't need. I'll go over some of the useless shit first. Compass parts, you can buy these off the market if you don't want to get lost in the Megoria or Ross Sea, or it's the same as the desert. You can find out where you are and just leave it. I don't need this because I'm gonna show you how to navigate the ocean without using these. The keys, I have these in my inventory because it is possible to find treasure out in the ocean just floating about, but shit's worthless for me, so I don't do it. But if you're still getting new to everything, it might interest you for a bit and you can see what you get out of it. I bring renewals because one day I might AFK and just decide to log off in the middle of the ocean or near the ocean. My boatman might be expired. I might have 2 of these. I usually just have one in my inventory. These are Origins of the Wind. You craft these in Port Epheria. That's why it might be beneficial to have like one good worker there at least. I'm not going to go over the recipe to make these. All I know is you need glue and shining powder. They're very useful. I'm not going to get into too much on using them right now until I actually show you how they work. Same goes for a majority of the items here, like ship repair. But just know you have to bring ship repair as well. You want to bring feed because your pets are going to be picking up the sea monster loot. You're going to want to bring honeycomb cookies. Doesn't matter if it's blue or green, for the extra plus 50 weight. Also, you can benefit from value pack. It gives like 200 weight for sea monster honey, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. If you're doing sailing dailies or you want the XP from just sailing around the Ross Sea, which you do get, you can have suit tea. Same goes for Verter drop. The thing is with these 2 life skill items, when it comes to turning it in Sailies, I don't think the Verter drops apply. No, maybe the suit tea doesn't either, but I pop it anyways beforehand because I'm usually sailing beforehand and stuff. There's a back attack meal. It's called the Calm Sylvia meal. It has plus 5 back attack damage. It's not a lot, but all sea monster hunters usually run this when they're attacking like people or sea monsters other than candies. I'll get into the sea monsters later. I bring a Trina axe just in case I see a fisher. That's just me. You don't have to do that. That's just me. I bring a weight alchemy stone. Increases your weight by 60 plus LT. So that's nice to have. You can get this off the market. I'm not gonna go on how you make it. I just bought mine. There's plenty on the market. So Chant Spirit Whisper earrings. These are the weight accessories. You're gonna want all these except the belt, because that it doesn't matter if you're wearing a 5 set, and all belts give like 80 anyways, unless it's models. You gather these on Calpheon. It's not that hard. Just pop your pets up. You can BDO codex where you can grind them and find them, but it's very necessary you get these for the extra weight, like for the plus 100 weight. It's worth it, I promise you. There's no other accessories that give weight. Alright, for the gear, I'll be going over up here. The plus 3 sailing clothes, well, that's just me. It doesn't matter what sailing clothes you have. this does benefit. I think it does. I still don't know what the fuck, if anything, benefits from turning in sailing dailies. I just wear it anyways. Sailing EXP, you think it might apply? Who knows? I don't want to test it out. I just wear it because it won't hurt me not to wear it. I just might as well wear it. Mermaid's Wish, it stops from tornadoes appearing and the ghost ships. I'm not gonna explain what those are too much right now, but it just helps from making sure they don't spawn on you. So for the armor, you're gonna want 3 pieces of Hercules Might, because there's 3 set effect, gives plus 50 LT. For the Hercules Might head helmet, you're gonna want to increase your vision range because you can see further. It'll help you see more sea monsters. Some people say it's worthless. I really don't give a fuck. Like, what other crystal am I gonna put in there that's gonna benefit me? For the boots, Hysteria boots, that's really nice weight right there. 100 weight just for some crystals in your boots. So yeah, that's what you want in your boots. For your gloves, for the Hercules, you want the strengths plus 30 LT, and for the chest piece, which isn't Hercules, it's Zerith. Because it's item effect plus 50 weight by itself, and then you slap a Cobelius in there, which gives you another 50. So undeniably, that's the best in slot weight set. I'll be wearing it so you can get better. Look how much weight I got. 1,819. I'll go over how you increase your weight after this, but look how much I get after equipping everything. I'm at 2,343. So that jumped me up like 500, almost 500, about 500. I could pop my alchemy stone. That gives me plus 60. I could pop my cookie. That gives me another like 50. So like I'm near 250. I could pop my verger. I'm wasting shit right now. I don't care. Now it's 2,659. I can carry a shit ton of stuff now. So yeah, so now that you got all your sea monster hunting stuff, we'll go over to the boat and we'll get more in depth into the ocean. You can click the anchor thing to jump on your boat quickly. It really helps a lot too. Alright, I'm gonna just move my boat out the way and I'll just start going over all the little tips and tricks. I'll probably get far from this island right here. I'm doing sailing dailies too later, so I could show you how me and my guild do it. So that might be interesting. So this is my frigate. It's called Chesapeake. It's named after the giant tributary near me, so it's pretty nice. River, ocean, bed. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, as you can see, I'm running all the gear I told you about. It's green. The AP gear, then the green Prow. Don't ever enhance Don't ever enhance this gear to sell it. It's definitely not worth it. So you have to get all the mats to craft it, and then you have to use like 30 stacks and then a 50 stack to get a plus 8, and that could have been used for like a tri accessory. And this shit only sells for 183 mil. Like, if someone whispers you trying to sell me that, like, no, shut up. Like, even a plus 9. I used 104 stack for this. I think it was higher than that, and it's only 325. It was a 30% chance of it going to. It's cancer. But yeah, this is my boat. I got 137 speed, 60 DP. I can check. Yeah, that's why the Prow's better to go first. Better to go for first, because it does give really good DP and it gives you better speed. I'd rather have that, you know. Yeah, 11 speed and 28 DP versus 5 speed and 32 DP, and you're not going to be taking a lot of damage anyways. So yeah, it has 4 cannons. Nothing really crazy. Like, if you want to learn how to use a cannon, you hold Shift S to go down, Shift up, Shift W to angle up, let's say you're at Vel. This is probably very useful to know. If you hold left click without pressing, if you press L and don't hold shift, nothing's gonna happen. But if you press shift, notice how you zoom in. That's when you initiate aiming mode. Then you hold down left click. Notice the stamina bar, you have to hold it all the way. Make sure your thing's all the way up. Like let's say this is at Vel, and that cannon would be shooting at Vel. You don't want to do like a really bad shot like how I'm about to show you right now. So I'm gonna aim all the way down. So I'm aiming all the way down, and then that will not hit Vel. You gotta aim all the way up, hold the stamina bar all the way to 100. That's how you're supposed to do it. Alright, well I guess I can show you other parts of the ship. This is the mast. This is another place one of your passengers can come up to. Nothing really important to do up here. Alright, but yeah, when you're repairing your boat, this is where you do it. I'm sure I can explain that later, but yeah, just know you do it right here in this area, behind the prow, in front of the wheel. Alright, let me see if I can buy Traveler's Map. I feel like doing that. Alright, so when it comes to like putting losing all the weight on your character, what you want to do is just throw all your weight shit in there. And if it weighs 0, there's no point in throwing it in there for space. And no, look at that, how everything perfectly fits. Well, not everything, but I didn't have to bring my Trina, you know, I didn't have to bring this either. Yeah, let me throw that back in my storage. But yeah, the downfall of having frigate, you don't have a lot of inventory slots, but look how perfectly if everything fits. You got your cannons, your origins, your combat blessing, your sailors when you come back and to turn in your shit, the unmandatory Trina axe that I'm deciding to bring just to be cancerous. You got your draught, your suit tea, your cookie, your feed for your pets, your ship repair material, and your contract. Everything's perfect. Everything fits in there. You're good to go. Yeah, I'm wearing my weight set. Like everything looks nice. And yeah. Alright, so I'm just go over like small things about the boat. I probably won't cover everything because it's little things, but if you want to get on your boat real quick, you could you'll get used to the distance. Like you could just keep clicking the anchor to get back on your boat. Like it's really convenient. See? Alright, white cargo means there's at least one thing in your boat. Notice what happens when I take everything off my boat. Cargo's missing. It's because I took everything off. But the moment I put something in, cargo. That is, I'm just gonna say it right now because chances are it's not gonna happen until I do sailing dailies, which probably won't happen for another hour. But if you ever decide to use there's a way of teleporting to Port Rat really quickly. So just one item, Traveler's Map. If your boat is out in Rossi or Megoria, if you have the option to just right click to use your Traveler's Map and travel to Port Rat. I should add that you should have Port Rat discovered before you do this, or you'll go somewhere else that isn't Port Rat. So just know that. When the thing about traveling to Port Rat with the Traveler's Map, the correct way to do it, if you brought your own boat out there, is to take everything off your boat, make sure the cargo isn't white, everything's gone, then use your Traveler's Map. You're in Port Rat. You go to Wharf Manager and click Remote Collect. You can only remote collect if your cargo is empty. That's why you have to take everything off before you go. Alright, so I've explained that bit. let's just get out into the ocean. I'll probably just stop talking now and until I get out there into the ocean. Anything I'm missing here? Yeah, I'll just go over the general area like while I'm sailing over there. I'm not gonna get into personal loot. If you ever really want to deeply get into like personal loot, like I have my own rotation I don't tell people about, but that's in this area. You can decide for yourself if you want to come out here. Personal loot though, it's young baby sea monsters. They're not the same as guild loot. Young baby sea monsters apply to your funds. Like you can sell them like how you would sell health pots or you know, like trash loot, and you get no taxes from it, so it's really nice. Alright, so the areas around here, like you can find a lot of ocean stalkers over here in this area. Black rusts are usually in the ambit of everything, so they're back here or back here. Black rust. When it comes to 9 sharks, gold monsters and candies, gold monsters are kind of scattered all over the place. There's a few spots I know about. I'll probably tell you them. 9 sharks, I don't really care about them. They are spread across all around the 9 sharks, but when it comes to candies and large gold monsters and small gold monsters, I know where they are. The Hecrus, they are usually in this area right here. They're kind of spread across, but you can find a lot of them in this area over here. Alright, so you get some skills on your boat. Oh shit. Ram. I guess I could teach these while I'm heading out there before I start fighting sea monsters. Yeah. I'm just gonna move out the way of all these small islands. Alright, fuck it, right here is fine. Alright, Ram. So, when it comes to ship combat, everyone knows to kill things, you're going to want to use a ram. Shooting cannons is only viable at Vel. Sometimes it works if you have a team and they're one shot away from dying to a cannon. Yeah, it helps, but no, it's dumb. One trick before I get into the skills: if you have mouse to move, which you can activate in settings, a mouse interface, use mouse to move. This is how you can move around your character. It's really nice. It's very viable for sea monster summoning. I'll get into it later, but for this, I'll be teaching you how the little cargo trick. So you're gonna want to bring out your mouse first, and then you're gonna want to press R to mount. And then while that's going, just click your cargo. See how I click the cargo? So just click the cargo while the animation is going on of you getting on your wheel. Watch. Oh, I guess you have to keep clicking it. Let me try clicking it once. Yeah, I just didn't click far enough, but that's how you spin your boat around really fast. Helps PvP, helps a lot. Now we can go over the skills. So ramming, this is how it looks like. I just came to a stop. I'm not moving, and the ram's done. That's what a ram looks like. You have to be moving to use it. Pretty much this is how you fight things. There's another trick you can do. You can do a ram and then click the back of your cargo. Some people do that, and it does this weird animation where it turns all the way around. I don't use that a lot. I think it's kind of useless. There are some things I learned about too. If you want to stop your boat really fast, press T, S, TSTR, pretty much. Just try to memorize that. I'm just throwing all these things out here because no matter how hard I try to be organized, it's just not gonna happen. Like, I'm trying to, trust me. But I'm just throwing things out here. So if you want to stop your boat, TST, it should look like that. It's a lot better than trying to press R while your boat's like you see, I'm pressing R right now, it's not working, but the moment I press TSTR, I'm able to stop my boat. So it helps a lot. Alright, so what else we got? Yeah, keep in mind that these skills, you need certain levels to get it. Like beginner ones for RAM, so you can use RAM the moment you get on the boat. Power Excel, you need apprentice 1, so the moment you get on the boat, you're not moving. I'm professional 8, by the way. You level this up by doing sailies. I'll show you that to you later. So Power Excel is just this, just to get a quick boost when you're moving your boat instead of just getting on your boat and then just start sailing like that. Notice how it's a lot slower. So that's what Power Instant Excel does. The next skill is Breezy Sail, the most OP skill. It helps you get to places really quickly, so you're gonna want to get a skilled one as fast as possible. Because you're about to see it right now. Like, either I could be at this pace forever, or I could be at this pace. That is a lot faster. And look, there's another boost to it. Look, you see that? And then I go back. Imagine sailing like this forever, whereas you could be doing this. Breezy Sail is really good. You need to get as fast as possible. Unfortunately, I don't have any of these because that's crazy. People have reached artisan, but I haven't seen any masters yet. Quick retreat's nothing crazy. It's just backing my boat really fast. As you can see, I'm backing. Like, other boats can't do that if you're not professional. And then you can go forward, and then quick Power Excel. It's pretty cool. So those are all the skills. Oh, there's another boat out here. Yeah, I'll show you some boat PvP if he's not AFK fishing. If he's AFK fishing, I'll just show you how back attacks look like. He might be desync. That's another problem with the ocean. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say what's up to him. Yeah, so I think he's AFK sailing. For the video, I'll show you me sinking this guy. This is pretty much how it looks, and like what a typical player thinks when he's being attacked. So to attack a boat, you have to flag up. So you flag up, and then you hit charge. He's AFK sailing, unfortunately. So this is how it looks like when you lose your sails. You lose the ability to use all your skills, and that's how your boat looks like when it's about to sink. Yeah, you just get really slow. You can't do anything. The only thing you can do is repair your boat, or you can still use the cannons, I think. Yeah, hold on. I've always wanted to do this. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck, I missed him. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. I'm so toxic. I gotta catch up to him. Oh man, I fucked that up. Alright, don't worry, I'll get him. Yeah, I can't believe I fucked up that jump. Yeah. Alright, let's just finish the soul guy up. Alright, this should do it. Alright, let's see. I haven't used my Tri-China axe yet. Oh, that's good damage. Alright, yeah, this is why I have a China. It's kind of toxic, but he's gone. So, oh, there's another boat. Alright, maybe he can put up a fight. Hopefully he didn't see me doing that. There's a lot of problems with the ocean. They kind of get desynced really hard. Yeah, he's definitely not AFK. This guy's actually here. He's okay, he's jumping on my boat. Yeah, the thing about boats is you can't attack people that are on the boat. So this outro guy is just looking at he's just looking at me. I'll probably give him a ride. But yeah, like this method of me, how to kill slow boats is what you want to do is like you want to get on the side, because if you just attack him from the side, from the very back, they'll keep sailing away and you'll lose distance on them. You want to make sure you attack them from the edges like this. Alright. And see if his teammates are smart. They'd be trying to repair his boat, but honestly my boat's just way too good for him to do anything, and there goes his sails, and then they're gone. Alright, so yeah, that's what happens to sailboats. Like it's sad, but that's alright. It's kind of rare seeing people like on Medea 3 like that. Well, this guy's still on my boat. Well, he jumped off. I was okay. Alright, when it comes to the ocean, I'm approaching the raw sea very soon. When it comes to sailing dailies, usually people go north of Port Epheria and they go to this island, as a lot of people will refer to Tit Island because it looks like a tit, or the witch's tit, so a lot of people refer it to. I just call it Tit Island. The sailing dailies are usually done within this area right here. You do majority of it right here, and then you just sail straight northwest. Oh shit! But of course, you have to accept all the sailing dailies. To accept them all, you need to have beginner 3 sailing. So if you don't have beginner 3, the only way to get them is to have a friend take you all the way to Port Rat, pick up a quest there that doesn't have any requirements, and then come all the way back and finish it, and you'll be beginner like 7. Another way is taking a galley or a fishing boat and sailing around in the Ross or Megoria Sea, and that will give you sailing EXP. Another thing you do is have a friend kill baby sea monsters for you and take in his pets while your pets are out, and you'll collect the loot and you'll collect the sea monster EXP as well. Alright, so now we're going to continue. This is Vel's, where Vel spawns, by the way.
If you can see, it's exactly north of Lima Island, so that's a good tracker. I won't do a video on Vel, but one way of fighting Vel I've learned to not get too close and not too far, but the perfect distance is like right in front of this wall I'm about to teach you about. So obviously it's a huge fucking ocean. There won't be anything around you. How would you know where you're going other than looking at the mini map that's about to turn just blue? You'll get lost easily. So what you want to do, there we go, we just hit the raw sea. So now we're getting sailing XP. What you want to do is turn on this show node installation area. You see this huge ass line? Yeah, this is gonna help you navigate. There's all the blue nodes from on land, because each specific node you run into, like, that's its own area. The raw sea is different. Like in the raw sea and the Magoria sea, it's all different because, you know, like it's not really a node. That's why it's really spacious here, and that's why it's really easy to navigate. So what I'm about to show you is two very iconic ways of traveling the ocean. You got where is it? Well, if you look closely into the screen right there, I'm looking directly at it as of now. There's a little dent in the wall. There's a dent. We call that corner. It's referred to by corner by lost sailors. That's where you go to like find out where you are. Pretty much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. Now I'm gonna show you how to like camera lock and fight sea monsters, and that's Tit, by the way. And I'll show you where the basic sailing daily monsters are. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you those. So I'm not gonna go far too out. I'll probably only kill one candy, and I'll only kill like one large goldmont and one let's see, what can I do here, honestly? I gotta think about this. What would be beneficial for the video? I'll do one of each mob, I guess, and except the Ocean Stalker and Hekru, because I'll just attack it a little just to show you how it is. You just scroll up, damn, bro. Yeah, that's the hard life of being a sailor. When you sink someone, you feel bad for them when you sink them. Alright, so that's a Hekru right there. Like I said, they spawn in this area. If you notice, that's a Tit. I can't see my icon anymore, but I know the Tit's over there, so I must be east of it. So what you want to do is when you initiate, you want to pop I probably should go help that dude. I kind of feel bad. So when you start the fight, it's about attacking. So this is how I organize all my food. Combo, I put Origin of the Wind first. I'll just go ahead and show you what that does. So 4 gives 10%, and then 3, well, the bigger one gives 50%. What I do is just hover over to see how much power it got. So once you're half, just use your bigger one. Make sure you're very efficient with these, because you don't want to be stuck in the ocean with no stamina and you're just sailing back and it's a drag. Like, it'd be even worse if you ran out. But when you're fighting these, usually you want to pop a chamomile. I have 2 minutes cooldown on it, but nah, I'm just not gonna use it. So you're gonna want to look at the ring up here. Notice how the Hekru Different boats have different ranges. Mine's really fast and can go really far. That's why it's okay for me to do this. But I'll attack this Hekru and I'll go over some things I'm kind of missing. I'm realizing I'm missing right now. So, yeah, hold on. Alright, let me just show you the camera lock. So, alright, notice how I'm looking around like this? I'm not camera locked, but the moment my boat's moving, I have the option to go do this. Notice how when my boat's not moving, I don't have that option. But when I'm moving, I have that option. So there's the camera lock. I'm on a mouse, I'm not using a keyboard. Just slowly turning your boat. Just be very comfortable with it. Notice if you just turn it really fast, it won't turn for you. But if you turn it slowly, your boat will turn. So after you've mastered that, let's go ahead and charge. Look how my camera locks is turning. You hit. Hold on, I forgot to teach the thing on charge. So charge, you can hold down Q and stop really fast. Stop your charge or you can charge really long. See how long that took until my charge stopped? Now let's look at a shorter charge. Notice how fast I start attacking it. See those back attacks? It's because I attacked it from the back. Look, it's pretty much all you have to do. Sometimes the back attacks don't go, but on your first hit, they do. So, the thing I brought up earlier with the camera lock thing, the mouse to move. Notice when I click control and my mouse comes up. Look at that. When I hover over the Hekru, look, you see that sword? I can just hold Q, press the sword, and let go. I let go of my keyboard. So just press Q, let go of my keyboard. It attacks free. You never miss. It's very useful. Let go of my keyboard. I'm not pressing anything. I let go. So yeah, I'm not gonna kill this Hekru. I really want to make it back for sailing dailies, which is in like 35 minutes, which will be perfect for you guys. Yeah, I'll just show you how to kill a candy without taking any damage, and I will show you how to kill a small gold mont ship. But yeah, like you'll see when for the small gold mont ship what little things I do, like to fight, because I can solo my sailing dailies by myself, which is really good. Like a lot of people can't do that, so I'm gonna just show you how to do that. Sailing dailies consist of one large 6 missions, 7 missions technically, but there's 2 missions that are generally the same for each of the 6. You can have a Hekru, Ocean Stalker, or a Hekru, or 2 Hekrus or 2 Ocean Stalkers, either or. It's just random. No matter what, you'll have 2 missions that need you to kill 3 small gold mont battleships, and you have 2 more missions that will need you to kill 2 large gold mont battleships. I'll go ahead and show you. Yeah, over there's Ocean Stalker, you see it, but now I'm going north of Tit Island. I'm not going to tell you where the spawn points is, just I'll tell you where the large is. There's a large at corner, exactly at corner. There's Hekrus where I showed you, and west there's an Ocean Stalker. Just gotta go closer to the wall over there, you find Ocean Stalkers over there. Gold monts are like kind of all over the place. I'm not going to get into too much detail on where they are. Oh, and a quick tip. If it gets too dark in the ocean for you, there's some things you can do, like you can turn on your ferry. Morning Star if you have it. I personally don't use that shit. You can go to settings. You can raise the brightness and lower down the contrast. kind of hurts your eyes sometimes, but it does help a lot in the darkness. Trust me. I can't believe I haven't seen a small gold mine yet. I'll find one soon. So I'll just kill one, and then I'll kill one candy. And I think that should be pretty much the end of the video. I haven't, because I don't want to show you, like, I already showed you, like, how to, like, get full weight and everything, and make sure everything's on your boat. One small tip, notice how I put 2 of everything on my boat? It's because I'm trying to, like, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just trying to cut down on whatever the hell is in my inventory to make more space for sea monster loot. I forgot to also mention another way to access your boat without actually getting off your ship. View mount inventory. It's right here when you click I while you're sailing. There's some things you can't move, like the original wind or breezy crystal, because they'll recognize it as you trying to pop it, but you're not trying to. But there are things you can move, like the verter draughts and your common meals. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I think the most important thing I gotta show you is when I'm killing the small gold moths and the candy. Because the small gold moth is pretty much the same as the large gold moth. Oh, there's a candy right there. Alright, so yeah, candies usually have these little white horns sticking out the front. They unfortunately don't take back attack damage, but they're the only mob you can possibly take no damage from if you're careful enough. I'd say you have a better chance of dodging them and avoiding damage 100% of the time with a frigate. Alright, see that? Notice how I got in the ring and started doing that weird animation? Now this is where you just you have to master down the candy. Once he does that little animation that he's going underwater, I choose a ram, which isn't the best thing, but a lot of people just sail away. I just sail away by ramming. So the moment I camera locked and turned around, I just started attacking the candy. Notice how he's coming to my left? Boom, he went underwater. I sail away. I take no damage. So I go back, I start my charge, hold down Q, and don't let go. Another thing you do is turn your boat side to side like this to decrease speed. And just wiggle it. It does help, trust me. When it comes to initiating attacks on sea monsters too, and they're kind of fast, or you're kind of fast, another thing you can do, you can go outside and then press charge and just look inside with your ram like that. I don't really do that a lot unless it's baby sea monsters, but it's very viable at some times. Notice how I'm not taking any damage. If you were new at sea monster hunting, you'd probably take a lot of damage, and that's why I brought a lot of ship repair materials to show you that it's still very important to take them, because I haven't even gone through like what common warfare is like in the ocean. Ever since all the patches and nerfs from sea monster hunting, there hasn't been a lot of sea monsters hunters, because they nerfed the chance of getting sea monster drops, and they added taxes to like the payouts and everything, and a lot of people got turned away from sea monsters. But it's still very viable. Like I said, I make like 800 mil, 750 mil per week. It's very viable. But while I'm attacking this candy and you're watching how I'm fighting it, I'm gonna go over how other players think and the little tips and tricks you need to know to get away. So if you were approached by somebody like me in the ocean, right? And you were like one of the guys back there, and I was just attacking you from the back. If you got a frigate with like +7, 8 gear, there's a very high chance you can just run if you wanted to. But 100% of the time, the best option is just to switch servers. Unless you got like a huge ego or rivalry going on, and you want to prove something to them or something. I don't know. The option to switch servers is just right there at your whim. Both those guys could have just switched servers and not get their boat sank. and save their friends trouble to get wherever they wanted to go. That was a large ghost ship, by the way. If I was wearing sailor's clothes, like I said earlier, chances are I wouldn't have seen that thing. But yeah, there's still a lot of scary sea monster hunter guilds like Torrent and BDO Navy, and I'm not really gonna name a lot of others because I don't really know if they're outdated or not. But don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of scary boats out there. But yeah, like I said, the best thing for you to do is just switch servers. Or there's another option you could do. You could click character log. If you desperately can't switch server, if you just switch to it, you can just disconnect in character selection or Alt F4 and then come back when you think the coast is clear and they left and they thought you switched servers. That works too. Another thing you can do, or some people do, is have a below low 50 alt that they use for sea monster hunting. It's kind of a pussy move, but yeah, people do it anyways. Behind that, there's lots of things you can do. But yeah, I just killed Candy. That's how the animation looks like. And there's 100 Needens. That's a really low roll, by the way. That's really unlucky. That's probably the worst roll I've ever had in this game. It's usually like 156 and like 3 shells. But that's how you kill Candy. And I only took like 5% damage. I was being a little careless too. So now I'm gonna show you before I kill this Goldmont, let me show you the wobbling ram though. Like this, it slows you down a lot. Like if you think about it, you're going straight, but the other way you're wobbling, you're losing a lot of speed because of the wobble. So let's initiate fight with the small Goldmont. You're gonna want to get back attacks. You're gonna just have to get the handle for it. Notice how he's just shooting at me. So now once I got my back attacks in, I just want to go completely opposite away from him and just camera lock, hold down Q, let it go, and then camera lock all the way around and rinse and repeat. Look at that. Sail away. Whenever I'm comfortable, press Q, start the camera lock turning slowly with my mouse. Camera lock. Back attack, back attack, back attack. Keep getting that back attacks. My combo mill can be used. I'm going to go ahead and pop it. So I get a little more damage in there. There's the back attack damage plus 5%. Back attack, back attack. You got to keep aiming a little like to its nose. Back attack, look at that. Keep getting back attacks. A lot of people use controllers as well. They're really broken. I've used the controller before, but I don't have the I don't know. I'm too lazy to just pick it up and get used to it. I could make a rotation with large Goldmonts, but nah, I'm good. But yeah, this is pretty much how you fight a small battleship. If you had this as your quest, you'd get 1 out of 3 on both your missions. Be very careful though, sometimes there's a medium one. If it's not yellow on the mini-map, that means it's not part of your mission. If it's not glowing blue right before your eyes, it's not part of your mission. So don't attack head crews or ocean stalkers that you don't need to kill for your missions. But yeah, with my guild, I'll probably be recording like how they go about doing sailing dailies. The nose and nose stuff is pretty important when you have a friend and you guys are sea monster hunting or doing dailies together. And I'll just show you a little bit of how the port rat looks like in picking up those quests. Alright, but I'll probably get into a little more depth of fighting opponents in the ocean. So Arsha is actually probably the scariest place you could go to for the ocean because you don't lose karma for sinking boats or killing people. But you don't lose karma at all for sinking boats nowadays. Like, that's how you saw me sink boats. It's not about the sinking boat aspect. It's because the 50% drop rate may or may not apply to the sea monsters. Most cases they do, in my experience. And that's why all the scary sailors go out there. So unless it's late in the night or something, or a perfect time, or you're ready to server hop immediately, I wouldn't go to Arsha because usually a lot of more, I'd assume a lot more scarier boats like mine go out there and stuff. But there are like a whole bunch of things I'm kind of missing here. When you're fighting somebody, you don't want to fight somebody that has a friend on his boat, because chances are that friend can repair his boat, and while you're fighting him, his friend's just gonna keep repairing his boat. I never even showed you how to repair a boat yet. I'll just grab one of them, get out the way from that 9 shark I saw, I think. So I picked one up. Notice how my boat got hurt. It takes 10 seconds to repair it. If you look at the health, it's gonna tick a bit here in this couple seconds. Boom. So yeah, if you're fighting somebody and they have a friend, chances are they're gonna be repairing their boat, and that's very unfortunate. You don't want that. You're gonna lose that battle, because while you're both dealing damage to each other, it doesn't matter how well you're gaining them. Doesn't matter how well you're geared. He's getting health back, and he can just run away and heal all the way up, while you can't. You don't have that option. So, but let's go in a scenario where you're fighting somebody 1 versus 1, and there's a sea monster in the middle of it. Let's say 2 scenarios where you're fighting the sea monster, and it has low HP. And somebody comes in and he wants to take it from you. Sea monsters, if you've already dealt, I think, plus 50% or 51% damage to the sea monster and it dies and you're around, the loot will go to you no matter what. So keep that in mind. So when, let's say somebody's attacking you and somebody's attacking you from behind, and the sea monster's at like 40% HP. Now you gotta decide a lot of things here. Do I keep attacking the sea monster to kill it and finish my quest, or get the loot and run away? Or do I switch channels because this guy's attacking me really hard and I'm probably gonna sink before I have a chance to kill the sea monster? Or should I stick around and swim around in the water to get the tick for the mission while he kills the sea monster and takes the loot? Or I can take the loot. Or, like, should I deal this damage to the sea monster as much as I can while he fights it? Or do I deal the damage to him and I'll let him sink me while his bulk gets really low, and then I use this item. Whoops. Yeah, there's this item here called Tears of the Wind, 300 loyalty. You only can buy 1 per day. It resurrects your boat. Everyone has this option though, so there's multiple things you have to think about in the ocean. At the end of the day, the best option I think you can take is, depending on the sea monster's HP and your gear, it's not worth getting sunk at any time and using 300 loyalty, because you sacrifice something there. If someone caught you off guard, you just gotta accept that he caught you off guard, and you gotta let it happen and just run away or switch servers. Just give it up. It's not worth losing your boat unless you're really desperate for the sea monster. What's up with all these AFK fucking boats today? But yeah, there's just multiple things to think about. Let's see who's this guy. Cosmic. That's 3 boats in the video. That's crazy. Is he sailing? I can't tell. No, he's in place. But yeah, I do a shit ton of damage. I got +9 cannons, but yeah, I feel bad about doing this sometimes, but honestly, at the same time, it don't. But yeah, that might happen to you one day. That's why it's very efficient to like have a shark outfit so you can swim back to the island. Don't get me wrong, I've swam a lot of times when I started out sea monster hunting, but now I don't. That never happens to me because at the end of the day, don't ever let your boat sink because you're gonna spend that time swimming back, getting a ride, or spending 300 loyalty, which may even get your boat sunk again, depending on how good this other player is. Yeah, just give up the loot. It's not worth it. If anything, the best scenario, the best thing you can do is tag him to see how much health he has, and dictate whether you should continue fighting him or not. And yeah, just go down that road. More of the advanced fighters in the ocean, what they'll try to do is it'll look kind of buggy, but the camera lock. A lot of the more advanced fighters are aware of the camera lock. They'll turn like this and start attacking you. They'll try their best to get behind your boat and hit you like this, and they'll just keep turning no matter what. They'll keep trying to get behind you, back attacking, because that does a lot more damage. Back attacks just naturally do a lot more damage. Just be aware of that. If you're not good at fighting, then yeah, it's not worth fighting these guys. Like, you gotta switch channels. But if you are good at it, fuck it, go try your luck, man. But hope I'm not getting off track here. There's so many things I've fucking talked about. I just want to make sure I've left my experience and in depth in this video, because I already put so much time into it. It might as well be like a very in-depth video on how people think, experience building all the poke parts, the rotations, and why you should have a frigate in the first place. But I think the video is coming to an end soon. After sailing, I might have like small clips of what the sailing dailies look like in Navy. Let's see. Now, at this point, I'm just thinking about if there's anything I'm missing. I'll probably just cut the video. If not, I'll just cut bits and pieces there if I miss something or not. Oh yeah, your max carry capacity. It's 170%. Me, I can hold up to 1,485 Needens. So with the candy shells included, I usually bring back to the guild without 100 drop is 158 mil in guild funds. There's also things called 100 drops. You may have seen them sometimes, but it's like getting like a lucky drop in the ocean from a sea monster. All the sea monsters have a unique drop. There's a candy shell, the 9 shark jaw. Wait, is that right? 9 shark fin, the black rust jaw. What else am I missing? The large gold goblet. The goblet is between mediums and smalls as well. The Hekru whisker, the ocean stalker whisker, and the Hekru spike. Like, all these items cost 100 mil in guild funds. You just sell it and you have 100 mil right off the bat, right there. It's good money, but they nerfed it so you don't get them as much. But they do appear from time to time. They're still there. A lot of people do get them from time to time. But yeah, like I was saying, like the vertidraws, all that stuff increases your max weight. There's also an item I don't have portrayed here in my gear. It's golden mono spelts. See, Try gives you 400 weight, whereas my Duo Basilisk gets 800, but it costs 2.3 mil. If you're very rich, you can buy it, and you really care about efficiency on the ocean, hell yeah, dude. Like, I know one day I'm gonna get Duo Golden Models, but just not today. I'm investing my money into other things. But yeah, that's weight. Let me see if there's anything else I need to talk about. No, I think all I might be able to do now is just explain the sea monster hunting. Show you how my guild does sea monster hunting. But another thing you can do is to find wharf managers. If you type M and click search and look at wharf, type in wharf. Here's all the wharf managers. Ilia has one. Lima has one. Where's Lima? All the way to Ilia, Lima. But if you were killing candies like I was, there's a rotation up there. I'm not gonna get too much into it. Just know it's at corner, a little head, more corner. What you want to do when you hit tit, when you're coming down from tit from corner, which is in this area. I didn't really show it that well, but you're gonna want to pass this island right here. Try to memorize that. I didn't really show it because I didn't go to Lima. I went straight to Port Epheria. So, but yeah, you're gonna want to pass this island right here that looks like this, and go straight to Lima, which is that way. Well, no, it should look like this. Yeah, you just sail right through there. And then that's you turn in guild funds and you head straight out. That's pretty much how you do runs. Well, that's how I do them, but. Alright, here, as you can see, we're doing the second quest objective. This is my guild, by the way, BDO Navy. We all got frigates and nice shit like that. I've already killed a hack crew before. With these guys. Yeah, there, see, the quest is completed. You get all 6 of the quests, 3 from each different wharf manager from Velia, then Port Epheria. And then, yeah, you pretty much just, I'll show you a little snippet of us attacking some of the smalls and then the large. And then I'll show you me picking up some quests in Port Rat so you can see how it looks like and me turning it in Ancado. And it's a little thing about the quest there. Pretty much you choose which one you want to do in Port Rat. The further it is, more EXP. The closer it is, the less EXP. That's all you gotta know. But yeah, I'll just show you snippets until I get there. See how I turned around back? It's important to nose and not nose here. Look how everyone's somewhat nose to nose. You see how perfect that looks? That's exactly what you're gonna do in a group. If it's 2 people, you should be looking directly at each other. Look how fast it died. That's beautiful right there. That's exactly how it should be every time if you're in a group. See how I'm like full capacity carrying everyone? It's really useful. Notice how I stop charging when it's like on me, like when they want to push into me. Look how, notice how I'm not charging. I'm allowing them change the center of like damage. Like I'm not charging because I'm helping them get closer to the goal mall. And now it's my turn to charge a bit, so I can get some damage in. It's all about awareness. It's all about being aware of what your teammates are doing when you're killing them in groups. Or notice how we're getting all 3 of these at the same time. A good thing to do is tag them all and then bring them all to the one that you want everyone to go to. See how he tagged him right now, and now we're all attacking in large. That ship's gonna come over to us and it's gonna like just get involved. Try to let this other ship in here too. There we go. Oh, yeah, they got charging me more.
Oh, they lost it. Nah, it's all good. We're still all in a position. And that's all our quest for today. And that's some loot right there for you. Alright, and now we usually just head straight for Port Rat. Alright, this is how the quest looks like. We're all here in Ancado. You get 4 of the quests. Just get the Ancado one. Get some more CXP. When this happens, you have not. Make sure you click this again and grab the item. Oh. So someone picked me up. Oh. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much, you go on Kato and turn it in. I think that's the end of the video, guys, but if there's any information I missed that I feel like it's necessary, I will leave it in the description, and I will leave time slots in the description for all the parts of the video. But thank you so much for sticking around if you watched the entire thing, and I wish you luck on your frigate, your parts, and your sailing in general. Thanks.